Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're here with Adrienne Walker. Woo! She's been in Kiss Me, Kate, and The Lion King. So let's get on to the video. Here we go! Broadway time! How did you get into theater?
I got into theater, I want to say by happenstance. I was in grad school in Chicago, and I auditioned for a production of Porgy and Bess at Court Theater, which is on the campus of University of Chicago, and got that. I got a role in the ensemble, and I met a bunch of theater folks from that, and because of that experience, beforehand, I was on the opera track. So I had every intention of becoming an opera singer. But after I did that production of Porgy and Bess, and I met folks that wanted to do theater, and they told me about theater, and I was like, okay, well, let me just give this a shot. And so I auditioned for a few theater companies in Chicago, because Chicago is a very theater-rich community. There's a lot of storefronts and then also big equity houses in Chicago, so you can really start a career there. And that's where I got my start.
What is your favorite show mishap?
My favorite show mishap it was actually in The Lion King, and it was during Timon's descent down the waterfall. He's supposed to reappear, and he was unable to reappear during the show because the elevator was broken. So we didn't know the elevator was broken, so Bradley and Ben Jeffrey, who play Simba and Pumbaa, were waiting for Timon to appear, and he just never did. So they kept ad-libbing for like 90 seconds, which is like an eternity on stage. It might as well be an hour. And so they were ad-libbing, and then finally the curtain came down, and the stage manager was like, "Attention, ladies and gentlemen, we are having technical difficulties." So there was a big hole in the middle of the stage, and they had to bring in this makeshift stage for it. And so because this happened one other time several years ago, and when that did happen, they were like, look, we need to make a contingency plan. So they brought in these pieces that fit in the stage, and they were painted the same. However, they were a little faded because this contingency plan was like several years old. And they put all the pieces in place until they got to the last piece, and it was 1 inch too long. And so they brought out a power saw, and now they're sawing off the edge of this piece. 45 minutes go by. They've mopped the floor. They've swept it. They waited for it to dry. They're bringing out fans. The guys are like wiping on the floor. The dancers are like, "I'm not dancing on this." Right. It was it was a lot.
Wow.
So did they did you guys? So you guys just went on with the show? Like nothing happened?
Yeah. After about 45 minutes, the curtain came back up, and we started where we left off.
Wow, that's crazy, because I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would stay that long if I was in the audience. 45 minutes is a long time. And they were committed. They were like, I'm going to saw out, we're going to cut this. They were committed, so that's funny.
I feel like when you're waiting for the show to start, you don't know it's going to be 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So 5 minutes pass, and you're like, any moment now. Then 10 minutes, any moment now. And then all of a sudden it's been 40 minutes, and you're like, well, I've waited this long. I'm not going to leave.
Not going to leave now, right?
I feel like people that are like, I got to go, they're probably like, dang, I got to go. Because they're like, 45 minutes is a long time. Yeah.
So what is your favorite thing to do during quarantine?
My favorite thing right now is reading this new author that I just discovered. Her name is N.K. Jemisin, and I wish I knew who she was 4 years ago when her first novel came out. But I've been reading her series called The Broken Earth, and it is amazing. So much so that after I finished the first book, I ordered the other two, and then ordered another series that she has, and then another book, because I know I'm just going to be binge reading all winter. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get that ready.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot lately because I have an app I read off of, and I've just been reading book after book after book after book. So, yeah. What movie would you want to turn into a musical, and what musical would you want to turn into a movie?
Right. What movie would I want to turn into a musical? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely. Still, The Golden Compass. I want that to be a musical. I think it would be amazing. And it doesn't have to be the whole series.
Right.
It can just be the first book or first movie, whatever. But yeah, The Golden Compass. And then what movie would I want to turn into a musical? Honestly, I remember I don't even remember what I said last time, but I want them to turn The Notebook into a musical, but I know it's already happening.
Yes, it has, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so I'm like, what's something that's not already happening?
What did you say last time? You remember?
Oh, I know what I said. Coming to America.
I thought that's what I thought. I was like, I knew it was something like black related, but I was like trying to I was like, is it coming to is it purple? No, it's not that. So what was it? So yeah.
Can you imagine that wedding scene?
Yes.
The dancers would be living.
Our parents love.
No, that's like literally my mom's favorite movie, and she used to put it like on replay when we were younger. So yeah,
it's my favorite movie. Yeah, that.
What was your favorite musical to do?
It's a toss-up, but if I had to choose, yeah, The Color Purple. That was my favorite. Yeah. The Color Purple was my favorite, yeah.
Favorite stage door memory?
My favorite stage door memory, and this is going to be different than what I said last time, because when I thought about it later, I was like, that's not your favorite stage door memory. This is. My favorite stage door memory was actually my Broadway debut. I came out, I was all over the place. My energy was like crazed, you know, and I came out the door and there were only a few people left because I had washed my face for the first time. I didn't know how long that was going to take. Right. And this family was waiting. And I remember they said, this is her first Broadway show. And they pointed to their daughter. And I was like, mine too. Remember that moment of like getting to share that, because when people come to see a show, they don't know if it's someone's Broadway debut. Right. Just really the internal folks know that. So it was nice to get to share that moment with them. I wonder if they still remember that when they got to see The Lion King, this girl was like, she was Nala, and she said it was her first show. So I don't know.
I feel like The Lion King stage door is too small in my opinion.
It is. You know what? It's not.
Small.
Yeah.
It's not set up to stage door. You know, a lot of the stage doors, they give you the whole street so you can walk down and really have moments with everyone. Because I felt that when I was in Kiss Me Kate, that I could really just go down the line and talk to everybody. Mind you, you never want to be behind or in front of Corbin Bleu at a stage door because no one's going to pay attention to you.
Yeah, I bet.
Right.
So, yeah, the Lion King stage door is just like these two janky little barriers, and no one really knows where to stand. And, yeah, it's a free-for-all. It's very difficult.
It really is. I remember we went and we were like, okay, because we love going stage door. Yeah. Who doesn't? And so we went and we were like, okay, let's do this. And then I saw and I was like,
no, I didn't even know we were at the right place until someone like walked out the door. People were clapping. Yeah. And I was like, looking at my mom, I was like, we're probably in the wrong place.
Yeah, like I saw the little barrier things, but I was like,
this doesn't look.
Yeah.
Around, like, this doesn't look right. So yeah.
I think that's what happens when your show's been running for that long, that they're just like, oh, you know.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. It's been working past years, so who cares, right? What do you want to do in the future?
Oh, so many things. So many things. If any casting directors are watching this, put me in your films.
Right.
No, but really, if I had my choice of anything, if I could only pick like one thing that I really want to do, it would be voiceover. Like I want to be the voice of some type of animation or a video game. I love that sort of thing. So yes, that.
Can we get a little sample?
Right.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Okay, these are the lyrics to "Someday at Christmas" by Stevie Wonder. Okay. But yeah, anyway. Someday, all our dreams will come true. Someday, in a world where men are free, and maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time.
That was good. That was really good.
Like I see that character being like, a princess that's a little evil, that has like an evil side.
Or like
to her.
like a stepsister, like an evil stepsister. That's what I was kind of getting like in the vibe of it, right? Yeah.
All right. I'm taking that in. Noted. Now I have a sister voice.
It was like giving me like, you know how like some like a hate love character where you're like you're supposed to hate it, but then you like love the character. Yeah. So it's gonna give me those kind of vibes. Yeah. I like
love
it.
It was really good.
What is a role you would never do again and why?
Okay, so it wasn't really a role, but it was like a part, an ensemble part. And the only reason I wouldn't want to do it again is because like I kept hurting myself and I was like over the choreography. Like I was over it. Wow. But I would never want to play this ensemble track I did in Rent. Like I was just like, you know, ensemble. I covered Joanne. I wouldn't mind covering Joanne again. That sounds fun. But yeah, I really didn't care for all of the running around and dancing. I'm not a dancer. I was like, oh man, you know, like this is rough. So yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I can get that. What is your dream role?
Let's say it hasn't been written yet, because I could say that I want to do these other roles that I've seen, but I would be lying to you guys. Like, it would be great to do those, but it wouldn't be like my dream role. My dream role would be the opportunity to originate something, to have my hands on it first, and to create her from scratch. That would be my dream role.
I feel like a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
No, but I feel like the same way. Like when I'm like, you know, I do this all the time. But I like think like if I ever act, like what roles would I really want to do? And I can never like find a specific one that like, oh, I love that role. So I can totally agree with you. Like try to find a role that it's like just about me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's. As Black women too, there needs to be more for us to choose from, and it's also
say that.
really difficult to see yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm looking at this Mean Girls playbill behind me, and it's like,
yeah.
I feel like it's difficult when you take a film and put it into a show, because sometimes people are not open to seeing someone else be these characters. Right, people are very rigid, you know. Aisha Jackson, who was the standby Anna in Frozen, she's a Black actress, and she got a lot of slack for being cast in that, you know. And it's like, well, it's all fake and make-believe anyway.
Right.
And so I could see even these real characters in Mean Girls, someone might have trouble seeing you as one of these girls, even though you're going to high school, you know who these girls are.
Yeah. But the thing is that there's not even enough like Black like roles even available for even us to have like an imagination. So when people put like Black roles and like, make it to a Black character, it's like, well, we don't have anything to work with. So what do you like expect? So yeah.
Yeah, I think when they cast someone Black, sometimes, and hopefully this will begin to change, but they add a lot of stereotypes to that.
They do.
You can't just be a person.
No, right.
No, she's the Black girl. She's the Black character. She's got, you know, she's doing
she's
this.
Sassy.
We don't all do that.
Right.
I mean,
or she's like the villain or the mean girl, or sometimes like she's like the side, you know, like the best friend, like the Black best friend or something like that. And sometimes like even like when I feel like the one role that I've seen like had like Black woman just being Black, like just being themselves, was probably Black Panther. That was the only like movie that I could say they're finally a Black person that just it's just Black. It's not Black, it's just a woman. You know what I mean? So
yeah, just a strong character.
Right. Yes.
Just the presence. That's it. We just want to be seen.
Yes, I've been trying to find movies or TV shows where just like Black people just being like their selves, and not like a stereotype, like some kind of put in a box of what Black people can do. Like I found a new show. It's called Love Country something.
Lovecraft Country.
Yes, and that's just people they're Black, yes, but they're just being themselves. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to find some stuff.
Yes. Well, if I think of some other titles when we aren't doing this interview, I'll email you guys.
Yes.
It's important to see yourself represented. And honestly, that's why I'm enjoying these sci-fi novels that I've been reading so much, because they're all written by Black women.
Love it.
And
yeah.
race isn't the overarching theme. It's sci-fi.
Right.
That's, so anyway. Yeah. We could talk about this all day.
What was it like being Nala in The Lion King?
Man, it was so life-changing. I still can't believe that they cast me, and that's probably my own personal issues. But it changed my life. I remember walking into that audition and thinking, well, I've got nothing to lose. I don't live in New York. Here I am. Let me just give them what I have. And when they actually cast me, it changed my life. And I get to wear this amazing costume and get to know all these people. I've been able to use The Lion King as a platform to book other projects and to get into other rooms and be considered for other things. But also I get a chance to be a role model, and not just for young Black girls, which I hope I'm having some reach with them, but I think just for any young person that has to fight through some type of challenge in their life and fight through it and come to the other side, I feel like it's an honor. It's an honor, and it changed my life.
So we were able to actually get our hands on Jelani Remy, and we did an interview this week, and it was so fun.
He's so
fun.
Cool.
He's cool.
Just such a cool cat. Mm-hmm. He was wearing something like really fashionable. He was just super cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I remember getting ready. I watched his Broadway.com vlog before, but I rewatched it, and I saw the scare cam, and I thought it was hilarious. Did you like the scare cam?
Right.
Like, did he actually scare you a lot in the theater?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm easily frightened.
Oh,
and
okay.
He found that out. Like, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got you." He was doing scare cam before he did that series, so he just incorporated it in because it was perfect.
Right.
No, I did not like being scared, but it also made me feel really special because he was planning on different ways to scare me, which makes you think. It makes you feel considered and thought of and everything. But I mean, he scared me so much, so good. Like, he could scare me now. I know I'm looking for him, but he always picks like a new place, and he always scared me. It's awful.
So you don't watch scary movies at all? No scary movies. No.
No, and honestly, Lovecraft Country.
Yeah,
that
kind of scary.
Episode had me like.
Yeah. No, Lovecraft Country can be very, very scary, especially when you're like alone at night and you're like, especially like some of the parts where they have like the black and like white crime, like, ooh, it can be scary. Yeah.
It's a lot. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. No, I don't watch scary films. My husband actually loves scary films. And so I'll watch a couple with him twice a year, his birthday and then around Halloween. And that's it. He's getting nothing else from me. You go with somebody else. I'm not the one.
Also, what is it like doing your series, 32 Bar Cut?
Oh, I'm having a good time. So 32 Bar Cut is just kind of like a little passion project, but like an offering to the community where I'm just trying my best to talk as candidly and as transparently as I can, because I want to impart whatever I've learned about the business so far, because I feel like my journey to Broadway was a little unconventional, and I feel like it's good to share those kinds of stories. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. I was brainstorming this week about what to talk about next and everything, and then I'm considering inviting people on, kind of like what you guys are doing, and asking them about their audition fails and their audition successes, and anything they want to talk about, really anything they want to share.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay, so now we can play our games as usual. And so we have our three games we have our three games as usual. So the first one is Put a Finger Down.
Okay.
And then the second game is Guess the Musical, and we just give you prompts, and you just guess the musical.
Yes, and the third game is Roll Call.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Which one you want to do first?
Yeah. Which ones do you want to do? We can do all of them, a couple of them, 2, 1.
Oh, if I get to pick, then I'll do Put a Finger Down and Roll Call, because that Name That Musical is not my
right, yeah. What when we told Jelani that we interviewed him, he was like,
did I do better? Did I get better than her? And I was
did I do better than her?
I was like, I don't remember. I think you guys were.
Did it.
I think you guys were on the same level. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was so competitive. We did this one project for The Lion King where they didn't tell us what we were filming, but they brought us in individually, and we played the Nintendo 2 of or Super Nintendo. What am I talking about? Super Nintendo of the Lion King game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny when they put the whole compilation together, because I would say, like, did Jelani do better than me? And then he'd say, oh, I bet Adrienne. No, Jelani would say, did Adrienne do better than me? And I was like, oh, I bet Jelani was good at this. So we're very competitive. But, I mean, come on, it works. Not like Simba, it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so put a finger down. Put a finger down if you rejected plans because of rehearsal.
Put a finger down if you cried at closing night.
Oh, yeah.
Put a finger down if you've been noticed on the street.
Once.
Put a finger down if you interacted with that theater girl.
Yes. We talked about this.
Right.
I know who that is now. Yes.
Put a finger down if a famous person ever came to your show.
Oh, yeah.
Put a finger down if you ever farted or burped on stage.
Yep.
Put a finger down if you've ever fallen on stage.
Oh, yes.
Put a finger down if your voice cracked on stage.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you ever gotten gifts from fans.
Yeah.
Put a finger down if you played multiple roles in a show.
Yeah.
You did it!
Got all of them.
Yeah.
I did it!
So, I know last time you said that you used to burp between singing. So, can you just tell them again about that?
Yes, so I have acid reflux. A lot of singers do.
Yeah.
And I like to plan out my burp plan, basically, on stage. So I try to get as many burps out as I can before I sing any song. So, like, before my first entrance for after my first entrance, when I come in for Shadowland, it's after the Tango with Scar, and then I have to like sprint backstage and then come around and like walk in all, quietly and stoically with the other lionesses. It is not an easy thing. So while they're walking in and my mic isn't on yet and they're singing like Fatsy, I'm like getting them all out so that I can sing like this beautiful lyrical song. And then, also the same thing happens after the Nala Simba fight. Like the corset is really tight. We're both out of breath. And so, in between lines, we're both just like quietly burping and no one knows what it is. You just got to plan it right and you'll be fine.
Right.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
So Corbin Blue being in Kiss Me Kate, I'm assuming that a lot of famous people came to your show.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so for Kiss Me Kate, we got a lot of famous people. Like Alec Baldwin sent Kelly like this boombox system. I don't know, it was some like wireless. I'm sure it wasn't a boombox, but like anyway, it was like some wireless speaker. And he's like, love Alec. We're on that level, okay?
Oh, wow.
Right. Andrew Lloyd Webber came by. Alan Menken. Lin-Manuel Miranda, oh my gosh, just countless people. I can't even remember now, but every night there were people coming up to say hello to Will or to Kelly or to Corbin, or Stephanie. Like, there were people there all the time.
That's crazy.
I love that. So you, what musical did you play multiple roles in?
That was Rent. I did that for Rent. I did that for Hair. Did I do that again? I'm sure that I did, but I can't. Oh, Dreamgirls. Yeah, Dreamgirls too. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So now we can go on to roll call.
Okay.
The role that your family loves the most.
The role that my family loves the most?
Yeah, that you've played.
Nala, for sure.
The role that you never do again.
Oh yeah, that Rent role.
The role that you would want to do again.
Suge Avery.
The role I like you the most.
Suge Avery.
The role with the best costume.
Ooh, Nala.
The role that you relate to the most.
The role that I relate to the most?
Mm-hmm.
Nala.
The role with the best choreography.
Hattie.
The role with the best castmates.
Oh, I can't answer that one.
You can't.
Everybody's great. Everybody's great.
Okay, everyone's great. I love that.
The role that you're proudest of.
Nala.
The role that you had the most mistakes in.
Nala.
That's a good roll call.
Yeah.
Okay, but now we're gonna go on to
Quick round.
Oh, I thought that the roll call was quick round. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
okay.
Favorite Halloween costume.
I don't dress up enough.
Maybe when
A zombie.
Okay,
Zombie.
Harry Potter house.
Gryffindor.
Favorite holiday.
Turkey Day. Thanksgiving.
Favorite song.
Always Be My Baby.
Favorite actor.
Let's come back.
Okay. Favorite musical.
Carolina Change.
Favorite food.
You guys played me so hard on these Popeyes biscuits.
Okay, let's tell them about that. Okay, so she said she likes Popeye's biscuits.
They're dry.
And they're dry. So I was like, how do you like them when they're like dry? I have to like smother them with like honey all the time.
Yes.
So if that's what she's talking about. But you could choose something else. What else?
Yeah. I mean, if she likes Popeye's biscuits,
Biscuits. Just do
our
it.
cousin likes Popeye's biscuits.
And she eats a lot of them.
Yes.
So I don't know how, but she does.
Yes, I like my Popeyes biscuits.
I once saw a YouTube challenge. I was like,
Oh my God, she did the
eating
same thing.
20 Popeye's biscuits without water.
Yeah.
Like, I get where you're coming from that they're dry, but I mean, maybe they're drier in Virginia, but in Georgia,
maybe.
they're nice and buttery, and it's just enough goodness, and like they're dense. I would say dense and not dry.
Okay. Because every time we just had like I don't know, like a couple of weeks ago we had Popeyes and no one ate the things except my cousin.
Except for our cousins.
No one ate them except my cousin.
ate
She
them.
was eating them like they were like just like amazing. She was eating like I don't know, like 4 of them. She kept sneaking. So
That's me.
With no honey, no jam, no butter, nothing. Just eating them.
I could never.
Never. Where are we?
Favorite
food. Oh, favorite color.
Purple.
Favorite beverage.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, what is my favorite beverage? I'll go with ginger ale.
Favorite place to eat in New York.
I don't really have a favorite place, but when I used to order a lot when I was in between shows, and I like roast. Like to order from roast.
Biggest pet peeve.
I hate when people are rude for no reason.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Favorite sitcom.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Favorite costume.
The Nala costume, yeah.
Favorite animal.
Elephant.
What other roles would you want to play in The Lion King?
Scar.
Oh.
Yes.
Favorite
so much fun.
Yeah, you could even use your voice.
Yeah. Oh my, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
Like I actually play. I mean, Scar's more like a baritone,
right?
But I play around all the time in the house of being like a tenor, and I'll like sing the national anthem as a tenor. It's my favorite. One of my. Well, my husband tolerates me doing this because it's loud. It's like really loud and obnoxious, but. Yeah, I would totally try to do it as close as I could in his key, all of it.
Yeah. Did they ever have a girl Scar before?
No. I mean, except for maybe in Lion King Jr. I've seen productions of Lion King Jr. where, it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. But
right. Okay.
Not on the Broadway.
Favorite sport?
I think I said basketball last time, but I really feel like in my spirit, track and field, I could actually sit down and watch track and field. Mm-hmm. Basketball, I'll go up and get some snacks.
Now, would you play track and field? Like, would you run track and field?
Yeah, or would you play basketball?
You know what? I wish I had when I was younger, because I had the skill set for it, but I didn't have anyone to pick me up for extracurricular activities. So my sister and I, we didn't do a lot of stuff. We just like rode the bus to school and rode the bus home.
Did you play basketball?
No, and I would have been terrible at it because I tried out my seventh grade year. I tried out, and I was conditioning with all the girls, and I thought I was killing it, and I didn't even make it past the first cut.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, womp, womp, womp.
How did they tell you? Like, they were just like, no, you just didn't get in? Or were they
I didn't get a reason. I always wanted a reason, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question, because I was like, but why? I was like, I got heart. Why not me?
Yeah, one time I thought I should be bold. I don't know why, because I usually just, like, cheer. I usually just go and cheer and always get in, right? So one year, I've never played baseball before. None of that. Softball. Baseball? Nothing, right? And I tried out for softball. I don't know why, because I was crap. And they were like, yeah, sweetie, have you ever played before? And I'm like a sophomore at this point, so I don't even know why. It was just randomly. And they're like, have you ever played? I'm like, no, like never. And they're like, maybe come back and we learn some basic skills, like some kindergarten skills, and then maybe we can get into the team. I was like, I'm not really surprised. So yeah, I wasn't mad. They were kind of just like laughing, because they were like, what do you even, that's so random. Like, you're a sophomore. Like, you already kind of establish yourself. Usually when you go and try out for, like, high school, like, usually it's, like, people that done it before, you know what I mean? I have some kind of training, so, yeah. Yeah, so I can feel the pain.
Yeah, it stung, but good on you for going out for it anyway.
Yeah, my mom made me, so.
Favorite role to play?
My favorite role to play to date would probably be Paradise from Brooklyn the Musical. Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Coming to America.
Favorite dance style?
I'm not a dancer.
You know what?
Somebody
told us freestyle once.
Yeah, someone was like doing this in it, so you can do whatever.
Yeah, we'll just say freestyle, like however the spirit moves you. That's my favorite kind of dance.
I love that. Favorite pop star?
Oh, Janelle Monáe.
Favorite dance number and Kiss Me Kate?
Not Too Darn Hot. Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Favorite book? You kind of already told us.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to be this latest trilogy I'm reading, but for right now, we'll say Lilith's Brood by Octavia Butler.
Okay. Favorite
theater saying?
Favorite theater saying? Ooh. That's such a theater question. Oh, man. What's my favorite thing? Probably anything from The Lion King. I never got sick of singing the songs. Just never got sick of them. So I know it's got to be good to me if I didn't get sick of it, because I get sick of stuff.
Well, that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get an update whenever we post. And make sure to tune in next Wednesday for our interview with Jelani Remy. Woo! Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye!